Hey guys, thank you for your feedback and everything on the video from yesterday. It was a huge undertaking to face that fear of what I looked like and talking to a camera, getting more comfortable with that. And I can honestly say the best way to do it, like everybody else says when you take all the classes, when you talk to anybody that does them, is just do them. You get more comfortable, you don't look so weird, you're just used to the way you look in the camera, and it's just way more comfortable. So 490 takes paid off. Today being Sunday, it's kind of a slower day for me where I try and reflect and look at my previous week and plan my next week. I am a huge believer in coincidences and signs from the universe, God, depending on each of your own religious beliefs, how you choose to use that. I have a book that has come up in my story for me the past 7 years when my journey changed drastically. It is this one. It's called Untethered by Michael Singer. He's written some other books. He's been on Oprah, huge things with Tony Robbins, talk show, pretty much all the podcasts out there, the big people, they've been talking about Michael Singer. He is an amazing man. Absolutely amazing. Untethered Soul has come into my life 5 times. 5 times I bought this book before I read it. Why? I finally decided that it has to be because I needed to read it. Every time I picked it up and bought it, I didn't realize I had already bought it. But I'm so glad I did. Oprah has this book pretty much in every room in her house. She hands it out to everybody, talks to everybody about it. Tony Robbins does as well. Huge influence on his life. Huge influence on mine. And he started this whole process with the intention of just sharing life experiences. That's it. Just that simple. And he talks about fear as a thing. And I'd forgotten about that. And facing that fear of making the video and all the fears that come up in us, I mean, they feel really real. Don't get me wrong. Like, facing a fear is hard. I mean, like I said, I was telling Rosalie yesterday when I made the video afterwards, and my little thing that I managed to overcome it with is I took off my glasses and took out my contacts so I couldn't see myself, so I wouldn't judge myself. I mean, you figure out a way around your fear, right? But the truth is, fear is just a thing. It's just a thought. And once you realize that everything is just a thought, it's a little easier. And each time it gets a little easier. Reminding yourself of those things and taking the time to surrender in that moment and just be still and realize that it is exactly what it is makes it a lot easier. You can calm down, you can relax, and you can share things more fluidly. There is so much in this book. I've signed up for his Surrender Experiment course simply because this year's word, besides fun, because I told Sarah the word fun was one of my words because, well, it's the word of the decade is fun, but the word of this year alone was surrender. I pick a word every year. I've done that for the last 7 years. And each one of my years that I've based everything on has been based on a word. I mean, one year I did the year of yes. One year I did the I am enough. One is courage, impact, expectations. This year is surrender because it's the one I've avoided the longest. And pinches and handfuls in the videos and me really putting myself out there and just being brutally honest about not knowing what I'm doing, but just doing it is me surrendering to the truth. The truth is, I don't think anybody ever really truly knows what they're doing. They just do the best that they can in each and every moment. And if you're doing that, it's a pretty good life. Happy Sunday, guys.